Have you ever wanted to get better at Flee the Facility, but you just suck? Well, have I got news for you. In this video, you're going to learn how to become a pro, just like me. But before we start the video, I just want to show you something. Look at this. This is my last 4 videos. If you notice something, there's this little red icon next to 3 of them. You know what that means? It means I don't get money. And you know what that means? I'm not going to be able to pay for my mansion when I grow up. So, what did I do to fix this problem? First of all, I stopped using copyrighted music. But second, I made this brand new shirt. If you have 7 Robux to spare and you want to support your favorite creator, aka me, be sure to buy this shirt in my group. Link is in the description. Anyways, back to learning how to become a Flee the Facility god. When creators build things in Roblox, they use these things called parts. And sometimes, when they put 2 parts together, this creates a little line or gap in between the 2 parts. This little line allows us, the player, to complete a trick known as the wall hop.
But, Mr. Noob, how do I walk?
Yeah, shut up. I'm getting to that part. There are 5 simple steps that you must follow in order to wall hop effectively. Step number 1. Walk up to the wall and hold W. Be sure you are holding W in this step, otherwise it will not work. Step number 2. Go into first person. Step number 3. Jump up and down by holding the spacebar. Step number 4. Take your mouse, put it on a hard surface, and flick it 90 degrees to either the left or right, like so. Step number 5. After you have jumped off the wall, you need to flick your camera back 90 degrees in the opposite direction you flicked the first time. So if I flick to the right, I'm going to flick to the left so that I'm facing the wall again. So now I'm going to put all the steps together for you. If you're confused, there are buttons in the bottom left you can look at. So here we go. First, I'm going to walk against the wall, hold W. I'm going to jump up and down using space. I'm going to flick my mouse back and forth, and I have wall hopped. Yahoo! You want to know how to go horizontally because you're weird? It's basically the exact same thing, except you have to hold either A or D depending on the direction you are going. For all you nerds out there who want to know, the default jump height for a regular Roblox game is 50, as you can see. But it's a bit different in Flee the Facility. If you see here, I'm going to use 50 jump power, and I can easily jump on top of this block right here. On the contrary, though, if I will stop the game here and change the player jump power to 35, like this is Flee the Facility's jump power. I'm going to load back into the game here, and as you can tell, I cannot jump onto this block because I'm bad. So, weird looking egghead man, that is how you wall hop. Are you satisfied?
Yes, I will now use this power to take over the world.
Okay then, let's go on to the next trick. Hello. As you may know, I have had a little bit of trouble obtaining money recently, or as the Spanish people call it, dinero. Now, I've been watching a lot of Breaking Bad recently, and obviously, selling meth is quite a commitment. What I have chosen to do instead, though, is steal expensive things. I have a big problem, though. I know how to break into the houses, but I don't know how to climb out of the windows. So, I should probably try and learn how that works, huh? Hey, maybe we could try together. Come on, let's go! Alright guys, you see this? It is called a window, and we're gonna learn how to go through it, okay? Together, here we go. We're gonna learn how to do this. Oops. This. just like that. First thing you want to do, stand up against the wall like this. Hug it like you're hugging your newborn child, okay? Don't let go of the window, because then the window will be really sad and you don't want that, do you? Next, whatever way you're pressing, if I'm going to the right, I'm pressing the D key, and if I'm going to the left, I'm pressing the A key. As you could see by my stop, I'm also pressing the W key because the window doesn't want to feel lonely. Anyways, what you want to do now is flick 90 degrees either to the left or right. Now, it depends which way you're going. You can flick any way you want, but I think it's easier if you flick the opposite direction that you're moving in, because one, it looks cooler, and two, it just feels smoother. And I think it's easier, but I don't really know. Now, you can also see while I'm flicking, I am pressing a different key as well. So when I'm going to the right, this is right, I'm pressing D, and then when I flick, I'm pressing A really fast, because that will make me walk into the window, right? You don't want to just like flick and then you're just gonna go straight. You can't get into the window like that. That's just kind of, it's not how that works. So we're gonna put all the steps together here at the same time. All right, we're gonna stand up against the window because windows don't like feeling lonely. We're gonna press D to go to the right towards the window. Then we're gonna flick our mouse 90 degrees into the window, and when we have completed the flick, we're gonna press A, aka the direction in the
I've been just a stepdaughter since I was 4. It's had a positive and a
the key in the opposite direction. Okay, ready, set, go. Boom. And it will work 100% of the time if you're a legend. As you can see, I am obviously a legend. I never miss ever. This works on basically every single window in the game. Wait, that's a lie. It only works on this map, which is kind of lame, but, you know, at least it's something. Now you have a reason to play this map, I guess. But yeah, that is basically it. And, I guess, we'll go to the next trick. Hola, mi amigos españoles. Today, we're gonna learn how to vent, but as the beast.
Oh my god! Wow!
So, this one is really simple actually. All you want to do is, when you spawn in this lobby right here, you want to walk over to this little wooden plank right here and crouch right underneath it just like so, so that you're facing the same direction as the wooden plank. Then you want to let go of shift, and you're going to get stuck like this. You're going to wait for a couple seconds until this happens. You have officially deleted your head hitbox. No, what does this mean? Well, it means you're kind of tiny. So now you can fit under places you wouldn't normally be able to fit under, like this cave right here. But the gist of it all is you don't have a head hitbox anymore. So let's learn how this can be useful. Using my method, you can only go through vents on Homestead, so we're going to vote it real quick. Now this trick can be done on any vent in this map, but I'm going to be showing it to you on the shed vent because I think it's the coolest one. Step number 1, stand up against the wall because the wall doesn't want to feel lonely, just like the window. Step number 2, walk to the left or right until you meet this little ramp here, where the end of the ramp touches the ground. So that would be right here, for example. As soon as you cross this line where the ramp touches the ground, you want to turn your camera about 45 degrees so that you're looking kind of towards the vent, kind of like this. And then if you just continue those steps, you should go right through the vents like that. Shabam shaboom. Of course, this trick can also be done with runner, just like so. Oh. And shabam, you're gonna hit somebody every time. I'm sure you've seen clips of this on YouTube. But yeah, that is how it's done. A very simple trick, but very necessary if you're going to be a pro gamer like me. So next trick, here we go. Now you may have heard me say earlier my method of going through vents. There are other ways to go through vents on other maps, such as using FPS Unlocker or lagging yourself. But me being the person I am, I think that these methods are a little bit cheap and you shouldn't use them. So I will not be teaching them to you. If you want to learn them, you can. I'll link some in the description. Link someone you can go check out to see how they do it themselves. But as for me, this is the only way I'll be teaching you how to do it. So yeah, that's it. Bye bye. Now that we've learned how to make our head disappear, we're going to learn how to jump a little bit higher. There are 3 total ways to jump higher in this game, and I will be explaining them all to you right now, so let's go right now. The first and most simple way to jump a little bit higher is what the people call double jumping, or at least that's what I call it. Now this one is very simple. All you need to do is crouch down like this. As soon as you've crouched, as soon as you want to get back up, you need to jump immediately, and you will jump 2 times just like so. You see I jumped 2 times there. The second one was a little bit higher than the first jump, just like so. Now we can use this. This gets us a little bit more height compared to just a normal jump. As you can see, my head is going a little bit above the cabinet right here. But if I jump normally, it's a little bit underneath the cabinet. So it gives you a little bit extra height. We could use this to do fancy tricks like this on this table right here. This will give us just enough height to reach up to the 2nd story of the brown floor. You can also do it over here. Very useful trick in many circumstances. It saved me many times, and I'm sure it will save you many times as well. Now, there are many different places where this can help you. I won't be explaining them all to you, but I'll go over it again for you. All you have to do, crouch, and just when you let go of space or a shift, you have to press spacebar really fast. So just like this. Boom, 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 boom. That's how you double jump. There are 2 methods for doing the high jump glitch. The first way of which is called a crouch high jump. This one is all about timing. What you need to do is crouch and then jump, kind of like the double jump, but the timing is a bit different. It's something like this. I can't really explain the rhythm to you in words, so instead I will use this song. By using the beat to this song, this will teach you how to high jump. 2 pluses. You get to listen to a song and you get to learn how to high jump. Second way is called calm high jumping, and this is how you do it. Open your inventory and go to your favorite hammer. In my case, this is a default. I'm going to start jumping back and forth with A and D, and I'm going to spam click my favorite hammer back and forth. Now I'm going to exit my inventory, and as you can see, I'm jumping way higher when I jump back and forth. This doesn't change your standing still jump height, it just changes it when you jump back and forth like this. You could use these methods interchangeably. Sometimes it may be better to use crouch high jumping in certain spots, and sometimes it may be better to use calm high jumping in certain spots. It all depends on where you are, and I'm sure you'll be able to figure it out. But either method makes you jump to the moon. Tigger would be proud.
The wonderful thing about Tigger is Tigger the wonderful things. They're bouncy, trouncy, flouncy, pouncy, fun, 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 fun. But the most wonderful thing about Tigger is I'm the only one.
Of course you're wondering how the heck is the high jump glitch even useful in the game. Well, let me show you right here. You can get on top of the white roof right here by doing the high jump. Wow, that's crazy. There are many more places, but I'm not going to tell you them yet because they're a secret. Ha! You can also calm high jump as the beast, but there are very specific things you need to do. One, you cannot use any hammer. You need to use a specific type of hammer, the winter hammers from last update. The reason these ones make the beast high jump is because they have mass, because Wendy's an idiot and he forgot to turn massless on those hammers, so they are special. I'll put a list of those up on screen right now in case you are wondering which ones you need to use. Second, you need to do the glitch in the beast cave. You can't do it anywhere. You need to do it in the beast cave before you spawn in being the beast. I don't know why this is. It's just maybe it respawns your avatar and then it reloads it. I don't know. But yeah, you need to do it in the beast cave. Of course, this allows you to do some of the coolest tricks in the game, like this one. Obviously, as the beast, you are stuck in first person, so it behaves a little bit differently as when you are survivor. Instead of jumping back and forth, you need to change direction while you're in the air or while you're about to jump, just like this. Pretty much, you just need to flick any other direction than where you're flicking. So if you flick to the left, it'll work. If you flick to the right, it'll work just fine. If you flick backwards, it'll work just fine. It will give you a little bit extra height, as you can see from the jumps that I did. Again, this is a very useful trick, so learn it because I said so. And that's how you high jump. We're on the last method of jumping higher. Do you guys think I should edit this one like Mr. Die? I think I should. This is called lag jumping. First thing you want to do is get the high jump glitch. If you don't know how to do that, literally go back 2 minutes in the video and watch the fucking part where I tell you how to do it, please. Second way is called calm high jumping, and this is how you do it. Next step, you want to minimize your screen. You could do this by either pressing F11, or you can go into the Roblox settings and turn off full screen mode. Before we go any further, we need to learn a little something. You see these buttons in the top right of my screen when I've minimized my screen. They are the 3 buttons in the top. The X button, obviously the minimize button, and the make your screen smaller button. What I bet you didn't know is that when you hold on to one of these buttons for a little bit, your screen will freeze just like this, and your character will also freeze. A couple things you should know about this first before we continue. One, you need your mouse to be back on the screen in order for your game to unfreeze itself. If you keep your mouse on one of these buttons, obviously it will do whatever the button makes it do. So if I'm holding the minimize button, it's going to minimize my screen. Obviously that is not what we want. This is why I recommend using the make your screen smaller button or the minimize button, because if you accidentally hold the X button, your game will obviously exit out, and you don't want that. Number 2, you can't hold your screen for too long. I think the maximum amount of time is like 2 minutes, otherwise you will disconnect. So yeah, that's about it for lagging yourself, and now we're going to use it in order to lag jump. The high jump glitch, you jump back and forth like this. Now, to lag jump, every time your feet touch the ground, you want to freeze your screen right before you're turning to the opposite direction. That means if I jump, as the millisecond after I press D, I'm going to freeze my screen. Or if I'm jumping the other way, the millisecond after I press A, I'm going to lag my screen. This will allow us to lag jump a little bit higher, and it looks something like this. Same as with the high jump glitch, there are also ways to use the lag jump glitch, just like this. We're going to use the lag jump glitch in order to jump up here. We're going to face this way and lag jump. Hooray! I know some of you have ADHD, so I'm just going to recap some tricks really fast. First one, head glitch. Stand under this post. Get stuck. Wait for your head to come and get stuck inside this plank. There you go. No more head hitbox. Double jumping, crouch, and then jump. And you'll jump 2 times. High jump glitch. Open your inventory. And then jump back and forth and spam on any hammer you want. And you'll have a high jump glitch. Lag jump glitch. Make your screen smaller. Every time you jump, wait for your feet to touch the ground. And the millisecond after you press one of your keys to switch directions, you want to freeze your screen. Thanks for watching.
I hope you learned a little bit, and be prepared for more secrets to be shown in the future. But as of right now, that's all from me. Go out there and kick some ass.